Is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. So today I got a topic I want to talk about. The perfect surprise, pleasant character. The perfect surprise character that nobody would expect. And isn't that one of the best things about platform fighters? The next character reveal. Who is it? Sure, we all want our most wanted characters and the highly requested ones. We all want them to come eventually. But at the same time, isn't some of the best reveals the ones that you never expect? The ones that you don't even think of? Yeah, and I might have the perfect character that kind of fits this whole criteria. So, that character, well, I'll mention in just a second, gotta build up to it a little bit. But what if I told you I do have that perfect surprise character? And they've been hiding in front of our faces, literally, this entire time. Well, except maybe not, because if we go back and watch the Multiversus reveal trailer, this character's picture of their face happens to show up in the Batcave. You thought I meant Joker. No, I'm not talking about Joker. I'm actually talking about Alfred Pennyworth, the butler for Bruce Wayne. No, I'm not joking either. No, okay, hear me out. Let me roll with this a little bit here. Think about this for a second. Alfred is literally a character everybody knows. Nobody's expecting. He actually has fighting capabilities, which I will show off here in just a second. And he would honestly be a pleasant surprise to where it's like, whoa, what? Alfred's in this game? Oh, wait a minute, this could be kind of good. Let's see Alfred serve up the competition in his favor this time, So I think this could be kind of fun. So, right, if Multiversus, right, if they wanted to go, Player First Games, Warner Brothers, if they wanted to go for a surprise reveal that still makes the fans very happy, but at the same time they're going with somewhat of an oddball pick, which would be Alfred in this case, I still think he is very worthy of that chance. For example, let's go over a couple of attacks that he might bring with him. So first up, I'm going to talk about Alfred getting... Okay, this is from the comic series, The Injustice Gods Among Us. Now, anybody that read this, maybe you know where I'm going with this, but Alfred at one point ingests the 5-U-93-R pill, which in return basically makes Alfred superhuman, and gives him superhuman strength and durability. And he makes use of these powers to absolutely annihilate Superman. Yes, Alfred the Butler beat down Superman. Let that sink in for a second for anybody that didn't know that. So at one point, Alfred actually headbutts Superman so hard that it breaks Superman's nose. Let that sink in too. Alfred headbutted Superman and Soup's nose broke. Yeah. How about that? So what type of character could Alfred be, right? We got Multiverses. We know there's character types like the Assassin, the Bruiser, the Mage, the Tank, and the support characters. Well, what kind of class should Alfred be? Well, I mean, let's stick true to his character, right? He is the butler, right? So keep him as a support class. And his character and possible moveset makes for a phenomenal support setup, right? Maybe one of his, we'll say, unique abilities, one of his unique perks, could be once he or his teammate reaches high percent, so we'll say 90% as an example. Once him, Alfred, or his teammate reaches 90%, Alfred gains like this massive increase to attack, as well as the knockback to sort of imitate that 5-U-93-R, that pill that he takes, right, in the Injustice Gods Among Us series. So it kind of imitates that. So for a little period of time, Alfred will gain massive increase to knockback, as well as attack damage. Now think about that, right? This way, he's still sticking true to the Gods Among Us reference, and he's still able to basically protect the ones he cares about. So imagine this, right? You're in a 2v2. Alfred's teammate just reaches 90%. Alfred powers up. Alfred can now come in, clean house with that super massive increase to attack damage and knockback. This way, he's coming in to protect his teammates, right? And help swing the tide of battle back in their favor. That's still, that's what he does, right? He's serving, he's protecting, he's being a support type character. He works pretty well. I think he would be a very, very good character for 2v2s. We already showed the headbutt, but what about some other ideas, right? So from time to time, Alfred's been known to wield a shotgun. Yes, that is right. Alfred the Butler wields a shotgun from time to time. So a few instances, I believe he actually shot Joker one time in one of the comics. I forget which series it was from, but he shot Joker with a shotgun. I mean, this dude goes toe to toe. I think he even didn't he punch Deathstroke in the face one time? I think that's who it was. But Alfred's been known to fight, right? So he's got the shotgun. He could get superhuman strength. I don't know. Think about a shotty for a second. It's kind of a pretty decent weapon for support type characters, right? In a way. You get up close and the shotgun should do massive damage. But at the same time, you fire it from a little ways away, the shotgun spread is still going to be able to carry and still do damage. So in a way, he can kind of cover his teammate from somewhat of a distance with the shotgun shots. That makes sense in my head, right? Perfect. And plus, Alfred has actually been able to, we've seen him demonstrate a few fighting abilities from time to time as well. I believe this one is where Alfred is trying to stop the Mad Hatter. He's actually I can't show the clip because I don't want to risk it. But in the video, Alfred is shown doing a roundhouse kick and he's shown doing a massive uppercut. Like, this dude can throw down if he needs to. This isn't just some weak old man. This is like a dude that knows what he's doing when time comes to it. If he wants to throw them hands, let him do it. Let him get out on the battlefield and do that. So he's got what it takes to be a perfect support character, and he's got what it takes to also protect himself in a 1v1 battle. Alfred could be that sort of perfect character, right? Now think about this. With how massive and maybe possibly somewhat predictable the roster for Multiversus could become, there are fan favorites out there. Nothing wrong with fan favorites and highly requested characters, because I want many of them myself. But when you only get the highly requested characters, then it kind of leaves off the specialty of, do something a little different. Throw us a curveball. I want to be surprised once. So if you get a character like Alfred, right? It's, again, a character everybody knows, but nobody's expecting. But at the same time, he could still make for a fantastic addition to the roster. And also, if Alfred were to get into Multiverses, he would kind of be like a perfect sort of, when he gets announced at least. I'm going to compare him to Piranha Plant in Smash Bros. Remember when Plant first got announced? That whole Plant gang was going around for about 4 months maybe, and then that just kind of died off. I imagine this getting somewhat of the same sort of reveal. A character that's been in front of our faces the entire time, like Piranha Plant has been, with a common enemy in the Mario games, and, Alfred being in literally every Batman comic, and Pennyworth even had its own, I think it was an HBO show if I'm not mistaken, but everybody knows Alfred, nobody expects him, he's the perfect surprise character. And not only would he be a great surprise, the dev team could probably have a little bit of fun with the character as well. Creative-wise, moveset-wise, I should say, right? Because, again, not a character that you'll typically think of, but when you have to sort of be a little bit more imaginative for the moveset, it lets the dev team kind of go a little crazy, right? Like, all right, what else can we do? What if Alfred comes out with his serving tray, right? And he smacks somebody with it, and at the same time, when he smacks somebody with it, he drops some sort of healing item, so his teammate can run over and grab it, and they can heal a little bit of health, or if it's just a 1v1, he can grab it and heal himself a little bit of health as well. Support characters kind of do stuff like that, so, we got the perfect sort of character. Do I expect this to happen? No, not even in the least. But could you imagine for a second? Next character reveal, Alfred Pennyworth for Multiverses. Yeah, that'd be weird. It'd be weird, but I still think the community would kind of rally around it at first. It would be pretty buzzworthy at first, and that it would probably die down, but it would still be a really cool idea just to see somebody different that we don't expect, but yet there's a lot there they can really pull from. So, I don't know, just to kind of wanted to make this weird little video about a surprise character that, nobody's expecting, and that happens to be Alfred Pennyworth. Let me know. Anybody, I should have asked this at the beginning because I bet nobody's watching or listening this far in the video, but if Alfred got announced, would he be a hype character for you? Would he be a hype reveal? I think he kind of would. I'm not going to say, 10 out of 10. Oh my God, best character ever. No. I still think he'd be a fun character to be like, yo, actually, I kind of want to see this. I kind of want to see Alfred taking down Superman in Multiverse. I want to see Alfred fighting if Godzilla gets in. I want to see if he fights King Kong, stuff like that. I want to see those kind of matchups. That would bring a big smile to my face. So that is all I got for this one today. Hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.